Hi everybody, welcome to our channel, or welcome back to our channel.
If you're new.
This is take 2 because I accidentally messed up the first one. Welcome to Vlogmas Day 3. I'm festive once again.
I am too.
And I'm going to share a major work of art with you. Well, actually, it's just a work of art, like a statue, I guess you would call it. And also a major award. I mean, is it really Christmas till you see this?
Is it what I think it is?
It's a leg lamp.
A miniature of it, yep.
I want a big one. I am the person who would leave that up all year.
You know what kind
I
of
really
lamp
am.
that is, right? The leg lamp.
Hey,
It's
Benny,
a
don't forget to...
fragile.
It's fragile, so it's Italian. Don't forget to do that for me in my bathroom, buddy.
Alrighty, just let me get the mail first.
Okie doke. We've just been shopping.
Yep.
We are tired. My hair is so frizzy. I couldn't find my hair serum this morning. And I used Prel and forgot to use conditioner, and I'm a frizz pot. And it's stiff and yucky. I want sympathy for my fried hair. Anyway, we got a lot of our Christmas treat shopping done.
Yeah.
Got, like, you know, the goodies you have around for Christmas. So don't eat all that candy. There's like Hershey's miniature bars, and what was the other
I
one?
already took to my room so I could have all of them.
You better not have. What was the other Santa hats?
Santa hat kisses.
I got the Santa hats because you were jealous of the other Santa hats.
Y'all wrote my name on them too.
And the Twizzlers were mine.
You heard me say I wrote my name on
Chris
them.
thinks I'm going to let him have any of it. He is sorely mistaken and in for a rude surprise. And we got Christmas cookies, but they're pepper charm. They'll be fine in the bag. They're not going to go stale by then. And we got Christmas nougats. What else did we get? Little Smokies for
Yep.
New Year's.
Oh, what's those are for? I didn't know those were New Year's.
Well, there's one for whenever we want to have them and one for New Year's.
I think we're gonna have both for a mega New Year's. I've decided.
You're not allowed to have an opinion. Do you hear this over here? Does somebody want to buy a Chris real cheap? I mean cheap. Ben thinks he's going to sell his brother. No, that's my kid. If anybody sells him, it's going to be me. And I want the money, too. I carried him for 10 months. He just wouldn't come out.
My
Just
head
would
actually
not.
got stuck and it popped. Made a popping noise when I pushed me back in.
Yeah, they had to back him back up. The birth canal,
Here's the
holding
other
on to his
dog.
foot the whole time. Is that other dog barking? Ruff, ruff, ruff.
Roman too, you stinky poo.
Ruff, ruff, ruff. You just had to go get the neighbor dog wound up, didn't you?
Maybe. He's looking at Ben.
Look at all
like
those
it's your
hackles. His
fault.
butt is standing up like this.
Oh, and by the
Look
way,
at all
look
those
right
hackles.
Back at it on the way back in.
Oh, goodness.
You heard me say you wound
Looks
your
like
fault,
garbage.
didn't
You know why?
Why?
Because it's garbage.
Okay, Benny. Before you go into my bathroom, preheat the oven, buddy.
To what?
I'll know.
Over 9,000
Probably 425.
degrees.
Let's see. 400 says the Red Baron.
Yes, we're having frozen pizza again. Quit judging me.
400
I'm
says
also
the
having chicken tenders my pizza. Now all I need is Doritos,
That's
Mountain
the
Dew.
Tombstone for me. 400 says the Tombstone pepperoni. The consensus says 400.
I'd put it on 425, I'm telling you. You have to set that oven 25 degrees higher, or it just bakes so slow.
There we go.
I think the thermostat's just off.
Since the consensus was 400, I gave it 25 more.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Mom.
But anyway, we were at Meijer. Bonnie comes out, and she's like, I beat you this time. And I'm like, what? And she's like, I spent... Bonnie, forgive me for telling your business on the internet, but I spent $149. I'm like, Bonnie, honey, I spent more than twice that. She's like, how? You only had that little cart. How did you spend that much money? I said, I never know how I spend that much money. I never know. Oh, Mom, I got 2 big blocks of Colby.
Oh,
Yay. I thought you'd want to know.
Yep.
They had those little pumpkin tartlets that she loves so much. I almost got 2, but then I realized I didn't have any room in the freezer. and they would go bad probably before you could get to
Yeah.
them. So I just got one. They won't have them again till next year.
Huh.
Oh goodness, he's a big dog. His new toy has cellophane in the body of it.
Yeah.
It's very rackety and fun. He got a hold of it the other day and he shook it so hard he almost fell over.
Sounds like him too.
A dog, I love that dog, but he's a crazy boy.
He's also a klutzoid.
He's not very graceful. He
He-
tie, but the floor keeps grabbing him.
Yep, he's the ultimate klutzoid.
He looked at Grandma like, are you going to stand for this? Tell them that I am perfectly graceful. Tell them, please.
Of course he's graceful.
Yeah.
He's a good boy.
I'm the only person in the world who has this problem. I have one eyelash that thinks it's a hair. It thinks it's a hair growing out of my head. And it gets so long that I had to trim it yesterday. It was easily 3 times the length of my other eyelashes. You can't see my eyelashes because they're blonde. And I'm pale and they just don't show up. But I have long eyelashes. They're just not thick and full, you know.
Yeah.
But it was stuck out like that much
Yeah,
above all the others.
What?
It's driving me crazy. And then what was it last week? I had a super long eyebrow hair.
Mhm.
My body's
I
going
complained
crazy.
about my neck hair.
Yeah, and Grandma has a neck hair. It's another hair that migrated from the head, headed south for the winter. Poor baby.
There's also very
Poor
bad news
baby.
I must announce.
What? This is going to be a big fat bullshit, just so you know. I can tell by the tone of his voice. Yes, pet, what?
Okay, I'll let you get that. So the really bad news is, and I'm being half serious too, 'cause, I asked for a physical form from our friends, but the bad news part of it is I have to wait till later this week because the guy forgot to hand me it. We can't RSVP, but we have plenty of time to do it, so it's not going to wreck our ability to go.
Go
That's
where?
the bad news. We can't do it today and turn it tomorrow because he forgot to give it to me.
Go where?
The Christmas show. The RSVP form says.
Oh,
am I
RSVP form. I didn't catch that. I was lost. I was like, we never had to fill out a form to go before.
Yeah, we did. We had to say I'm coming and how many family members or friends I'm bringing. And
The other day I had to go get a new application for Mom's Commodities. I got one for last week, but we couldn't use it because they gave me the Spanish one. Now my Spanish is just not that good. I mean, beyond counting and an occasional swear word, I have no idea. So I know cervezas is beer. I know Corona is junk, but oh, I hate Corona. I don't understand. You know, they make it in Mexico and they won't touch it. They make it to export to America because it's bad. And we just lap it up, stick our little lime down in the neck of the bottle and suck on it all night. Ugh. It's beyond nasty, Wolf.
Oh.
It's beyond nasty. Yeah.
Speaking of funny recipes that shouldn't exist, there's a Star Trek cookbook I read last time we went to a library, which was in Hilliard. Or
You
not Hilliard.
are not doing it.
Or not Hilliard, but you know what I'm talking about.
You
right?
are not doing it.
And there's these 2 recipes I really want to try.
Which he's not doing it.
One requires a bunch of red fruit drinks exclusively. Here's the best part. Then you buy the type of rum you add to drinks
Rum.
to give it alcoholic flavoring. And it's
Alcohol.
called Klingon blood wine. Yeah, so you just take a bunch of red fruit drinks and add alcohol to it. There's your Klingon blood wine.
I'm telling you right now, just listening to him talk about rum is giving me a hangover.
You know,
I want nothing to do with rum.
You also use the same rum from the Klingon blood wine for a different drink. But you just take blue Gatorade, give it that special color that colors in the movies and the show. And you also add other differently colored drinks to keep the blue so the rum doesn't change its color. And it gives it that tangy ale-like flavor. And that one's Romulan ale. Yep, so the main base for Romulan ale is blue Gatorade. While all red fruit drinks give the Klingon blood wine its signature red color.
Just
Cranberries would do that.
cranberry juice would do it. Yeah, you can tell it's Christmas because cranberries are all over the stores.
I have to
No, I
transfer
think
it back.
everybody has that one alcohol that just is too much for them, that they just can't handle.
Oh, fixed.
Mine is rum.
I never found one.
You didn't drink enough.
I know.
You should have drank more. You'd have found
I'd
it.
have found it.
I have a friend who can't drink wine. It
I
wrecks
do
her.
like Southern Comfort.
Yeah, we were talking about that the other day. Mom likes Southern Comfort, and I'm more of a Jack Daniels kind of girl myself. But I can drink Jack Daniels responsibly and spread it out through the night and not even get that messed up. But if I smell rum, I am drunk off my ass. So, and mean. So
Oh, yeah.
mean.
You and Mom.
Meaner than cat shit. Ugh. Whoever decided that cat shit was the meanest shit? I want to know. I want to know where that came from. I'm going to have to Google that one of these days. You'd be surprised how many times I Google weird stuff like that.
Maybe not.
Maybe not. If you've been with me for a few years, you're probably going, yeah, that tracks.
Anyway, guys, we had an ingenious Christmas themed activity. to
I didn't know
practice
we had a
typing.
whole thing of sponges.
Yeah, we did. I only got into one of the two we had.
I didn't know we had two.
Yeah, I'm into one from the second package and just 3 left afterwards. I didn't know you didn't know, or else I'd have told you sooner.
Well, now you know I didn't know.
But anyway, Mom,
Something smells garlicky.
probably the pizzas that aren't in the oven because they're part cooking, I bet. It's my guess, anyway.
We have a phantom odor in the kitchen. It's not there all the time, but when it's there, it's very noticeable, and you can't help but mistake what it is. Not mistake what it is. It smells just like celery, like the dark green celery
Yeah.
with the
strong
leaves
smelling,
and the
yeah.
real strong bitter kind. It's back again right now, but you only smell it in that one area. Can't figure out where the hell it comes from.
Anyway, guys, when she's done talking about that, I'll tell you about the activity I did.
Okay,
So,
hurry up.
Practice typing activity. We were practicing our typing skills. It was a fun one. We had to either talk about something that happened to us or make up a story that's Christmas themed.
What did you do?
Made up story.
It was a short story and I made
Mr.
it up.
Makeup.
I made it up such a way it was funny. Someone made up a story that was even darker than that because it involved Krampus.
Yeah, it's what, 2 days till Krampus night?
Yep. So anyway, mine was pretty dark too. It's about this guy named Nemo. I named it that because I was using the backwards spelling for Ohm.
Mm.
And Nemo always wanted
It really
one
is,
thing
isn't it?
for
O-M-E-N,
Christmas, just
N-E-M-O.
one thing for Christmas.
How did I not know that?
And I stole the idea from Austin Powers, so sorry, don't sue me, Austin Powers, Mike Myers, whoever you are in real life. But
I don't think Mike Myers watches my videos.
but someone who might know him might report, so that's why I'm apologizing to Mike Myers right now. But anyway, so I stole the plot point of what he wanted for Christmas from the movies he had. So
A shark
Nemo-
with laser beams?
No, it was drill explosives on it. That's what Nemo always wanted for Christmas, but he'd always been on a naughty list, except this year where he decided he was going to be good all year round so he could get his Christmas present. I'm just telling it differently, but I typed it as a short story.
Mm-hmm.
How short it is. So, on the day of Christmas, he wakes up. Then I put a long dramatic pause, but I'm not going to do that. And he wakes up to a freaking drill with explosives in it. He got so happy, he immediately drilled into the Earth's core and blew it up. Then there's another dramatic pause, and then I end up with something I stole from SpongeBob YouTube poops, which probably came from SpongeBob, I don't know. Haven't watched actual SpongeBob. But this line spoken by the Starfish character, and the line goes as follows. Everybody died, the end. That was the end of the main story, but then I said a moral at the end of it. Guess the moral was...
What, Mom?
Said you're hot.
It's
I
hot.
said, come over this way, hot.
I don't know, guess the
I have to
moral
go
of the
over there and,
story
like,
is-
pat Mom to warm her up. She's blanketing up with more blankets. What? Don't blow up the earth?
No, the moral of the story was as follows. And the moral of the story is, even evil can be good to achieve their aims.
Mm.
As I
Okay.
said, the darkest, twisted story I ever wrote, huh?
What is that dark box on top of that toad over there?
What toad? Oh, that dark box?
Yeah.
Oh, it's not a dark box. It's just dark in this.
Oh.
That's why I was putting this for safety.
From this angle, it looks like a black box with a ton of dust on the top of it.
That's not dust, though.
It's
The
his
thing
new
that looks
advent
like
calendar.
Dust is actually detail and showing its tank treads.
I don't think you had that. Bring it here. I don't think you had that when we did our video yesterday, did we?
I gotta hold it while I put the camera, or else the flap will go down and spill.
That's okay. I'll do it.
But it's shaped like a sand crawler decked out for Christmas. There's the flap of the day that just went down.
There.
So yeah, that's my new calendar, which is 25 days.
Here you go.
I did confirm something, Mom.
Oh,
You were
okay.
watching
Careful,
the
you almost
UK
stepped on a wolf.
version. The UK version just adds
Did you hear your
parts.
mother?
Yeah. It adds more parts in 12 bags. So
Sit
yeah,
down. You're making me nervous.
the UK is a 12-day calendar. but
Hey,
they
what
put more
happened to
in.
Grandma's gummies?
What gummies?
There was a bag of candy that had gummy wreaths and one that had gummy snowdrops.
Was that from today?
Yeah.
I didn't see him at all.
Hey, Ben.
I brought everything in.
I didn't see the gummy
Did
rings.
you see him?
No, I just brought everything in.
Text Bonnie. Text Bonnie and tell her I think she has one of our bags.
Either that or some of the stuff up. One of the bags looks like it half spilled and it's still in the car. It was one of the treat bags, like, didn't seem as full because, like, the very bottom was all that was filled. So
Oh my gosh,
it's
it's been 18 minutes already. You know, I tell you, Vlogmas is flying by.
Yeah.
Every day I'm like 20 minutes and I think, oh, 10, 15 minutes is plenty, you know.
Yeah.
Next
Said
thing I
had
know.
3 of these, right?
Right. So anyway, thank you for joining us. I hope that you are having a good week and that you're sticking with us for Vlogmas. Make sure you ring the bell for all notifications. Guess that's about it. Oh, got some superlative news.
Yeah.
Absolutely wonderful news. Best news of the year. My car's almost paid off. I got one more payment and it will be paid off.
That's the best news of the darn year. She's right.
You
guys.
know it's going to shit the bed. I mean, you know that, right? It's going to die deader than head. It's going to fall apart into a little pile of rust and rotten tires.
They're gonna
It's
make
not
you sleep
going
it
to.
up.
What?
They're gonna make you sleep it
Hmm.
up.
It's not gonna do that, Mom. It's a 2008. If it did that, it would be a defective car. They'd have to pay us to get a new one.
Sorry.
What?
She said no gummies. She put up all the bags.
Okay. Well, thank you for joining us.
I have one more
Come see
thing
us
I
tomorrow.
gotta tell you guys. before we hang up,
Shit.
'cause
I was
that'll
hoping to
take
finish before I did that.
Yeah.
Ben, come put the pizzas on.
Hang on.
Hurry up, buddy.
So my last thing I'll tell you is, we also had activity where they changed one of their contact infos to
is
Santa
the
and had someone
never-ending
pretend to be
run.
Santa so we could practice calling Santa, right?
Uh-huh.
When it got my turn, I wanted to say the naughtiest thing as the present idea, but I chickened out at last second and just asked for another more sensible thing. But I originally wanted to joke around and say I wanted a nuclear sub for Christmas.
We, Bonnie and I were sitting in the parking lot and Ben was loading the back of the truck and I look over and there's this car, we were parked like this. There was a car parked like this facing toward us. That's just how Meyer parking lot is with their handicap parking. And I looked at the car and I realized it had a big red button nose and antlers sticking off the doors. And I went, oh, look, it's Rudolph. And then the next thing we know, Bonnie pointed him out because I wasn't even looking. Here comes Santa Claus,
Here comes Santa Claus.
dressed in his red suit with his own homegrown beard,
Getting into the car.
getting into the car that looked like Rudolph.
That was funny.
So now that is festive. Pick
Yeah.
that stuff up, Grandma just sent Sal.
What they like that.
Okay, again, thank you for joining us. I'm hanging up now. I'll talk to you tomorrow. Don't forget to come see us. Goodbye.
Bye.